Good morning. So here we are, nice and early, and yeah, we stayed last night here in a Bedouin camp, and today we've got about a 40k cycle on to Wadi Rum. So yeah, not too much of a challenge today. Maybe take 3 to 3.5, 4 hours. Okay, so we've just been dropped off about 3k, so we stayed 3k in the desert that way in a little Bedouin camp last night. Just been dropped off in the back of the four-wheel drive with the bikes. So now we're back on the highway and we're heading 43k onto Wadi Rum. So not expecting too many hills today. I think was it about maybe 200 meters?
Yeah, a bit over 200 meters.
Just over 200 meters of hills. You can probably see all the trucks parked up behind me. We found out last night that there's a lot of demonstrations and strikes going on due to increasing fuel prices. Just over on the left there, there's a bit of a police presence, and then yeah, on the right, all the trucks parked up, and also some camels. Look at that! Can you see them? We did see a camel sign, so we shouldn't be surprised. 10 past 10, and we've got 700 meters to a turn off to Wadi Rum. So if we carry straight on, we'll be going to Aqaba, where we'll be going after this. But yeah, a couple of days in Wadi Rum first of all.
Map check.
Map check. So we're coming up 1 hour, just short of 1 hour at the moment of cycling. We've turned off the main highway now, so yeah, we're on the road to Wadi Rum. Just gonna check how many k. An interesting half hour.
21k left.
How long?
21k.
We've got 21k left, so we've done halfway. So we've done 20k in the past hour, so that's good going. Interesting half hour of cycling again. Lots of kids coming out from school, I guess, or prayer. Not too sure, but yeah, lots of teenage kids. Some of them again saying welcome, some of them saying F you, and a couple of them on the other side of the highway throwing rocks at us as well. So yeah, quite a decent rock landing in between us. So definitely a bit of yelling going on there, but he didn't seem to care anyway. So yeah, we continue. We had been warned of the rock throwing. The accommodation last night said that it does happen, and I guess it's teenagers all over the world. It's happened in Timor-Leste as well. Just passed through a police checkpoint there, so they're pulling over the cars and the buses and the trucks and so on. Didn't actually stop us, just waved us through. Bonus of being on a bicycle. It's now coming up 11:15, so going nearly 2 hours, and we've just seen a signpost. So the visitors centre at Wadi Rum, excuse me, which is 5k, so we're getting pretty close. Our accommodation is a little bit further on, but we're going to stop at the visitor centre and see what's going on. Okay, so we've made it to Wadi Rum Visitors Centre. That's just here. Now we're going to cycle on to Rum Village, so it's about 7k, and there later on today, about 3 o'clock, 3:30, we're going to get picked up, and then I believe we're going to go on a camel ride. So it's just gone 12 o'clock We spent maybe half an hour there just in the visitors centre, just using the restrooms. Had to buy a entry ticket as well into Wadi Rum, so it was 5 JD. And continuing on, so yeah, about 7k now onto Rum Village, and there a little bit later on we'll meet our accommodation guy who will take us into the desert again, into the Bedouin camp. And just as I was hopping on the bike from the visitors centre, I split my trousers open on the front. Luckily I always carry a bit of tape, strong tape, wrapped around my water bottle, so I quickly whipped out a piece of that and taped them up, so they're holding strong for now. But more importantly, look at this landscape. Wow. Look at that.
I'm tired. Maybe it was bound to happen. Hopefully it won't be too hard to fix.
Off from the visitors centre, we rode probably a K of the 7k into the village, Rum Village, and Ash has got to punch a front tyre, so we're going to quickly try and change it. We've got all the gear. Just not too sure how easily the tyre comes off, so we're going to give it a go now and then get back on the road.
And kitchen, bathrooms.
Oh, nice.
But I will put it in booking.com, but I need somebody to help me to make it apps. I didn't know how to fix it. You need email and many things.
Yeah, that's right.
That's
I've never done it before, but I know. Yeah, you need to have an email, yeah? Okay, so we tried to change the tyre on the bike, and the tyre has been brand new, and just the kind of the style of tyre, we just couldn't get the tyre off of the rim, even with the bike levers. Didn't take too long before someone pulled over in a truck, and then yeah, kind of said, okay, pay me what you want and we'll just take you into Rum Village. It was literally a 5-minute ride, so we could have walked it, but it was nice for someone to stop. And yeah, we had a bit of a chat. He's got an apartment here, so he tried to get us to stay in his apartment and visit his restaurant and stuff. But yeah, we took the ride, stopped off at the supermarket, and now what are we going to do? Snacks and
gonna wander around town for a bit.
wander around town with our bicycles. And then yeah, we're going to get picked up by our accommodation in a couple of hours.
Thumbs up for the chocolate milk.
Is it good?
White. It's also a source of protein, calcium, and vitamins A and D.
Caesar, Adam. So here we are. We're on camels for the next hour in Wadi Rum. It's actually more comfy than I thought it would be. There's a good breeze. That's just leading the way. Crazy how wide their feet are. So that kind of makes them ideal for the desert, but look at them, huge pads. Okay, so it's now, well, it's 2:30 that we arrived at the camp. So we rode the camels in for an hour towards camp, and then we got picked up in a jeep with our bikes on for maybe a 15-minute ride. So yeah, we're now at the camp in Wadi Rum. So behind you, you can see the Bedouin, the traditional kind of Bedouin accommodation. So yeah, this is how they kind of look inside. Very yeah, lots of fabric, very colourful. Got the double bed there. This one's actually got some windows, which is nice, so we can open those up. And also we have electricity in this one, plus we have USBs, which is super handy, and an adapter, so that's awesome. Some hooks for hanging up some clothes and towels and stuff. And if you just look out there, that's our view. So apparently this here used to be the Saudi border, and they've done a bit of a land swap. So now Saudi border is an extra 20k on that way, and it was switched for some coastal land down near Aqaba, which is where we'll be going. Not tomorrow, because we'll be here cruising around the jeep, but the next day we'll be cycling the Jordan Trail here, 40-50 kilometers onto Aqaba. But yeah, look at that. I thought it'd be rude not to show you a little more of this desert. So this is our view. You can see our accommodation here just in the background, so the traditional Bedouin tents. And look at this view. Let's do a bit of a spin. Look at that. Desert as far as the eye can see. So this is known as Wadi Rum. We're told it's 700 kilometers in size, so it's absolutely massive. And like I said earlier on, this just to my left here, this used to be the Saudi border. The Saudi border is now an extra 20k. So yeah, we're very close to the border. Looking out over here, I can see a few jeeps, and that's what we'll be doing tomorrow. So we'll be heading off in the jeep for the day into the desert, checking out some of the landmarks. So if you want to see that video, that will be coming up next. Okay, so we're going to call it a day with the video. It's now 3 o'clock. We're in the Bedouin tent. We're just going to go and enjoy a bit of a wander around the desert here. We're going to fix up the bicycle and get that ready for the next trip. So tomorrow we'll be in a 4-wheel drive cruising around, so we'll share that with you. If you enjoyed this video, hit like. If you want to see more Jordan adventures, hit subscribe, and we'll see you soon. Cheers, guys. Look at this view. Wow. The Wadi Rum in my shoes.